Hello, everyone. Okay, so welcome back here on Football with Ziki, of course, where we give you all the sports news of what is happening currently. We are following up on the World Cup qualifiers for Africa. Yesterday, we saw some interesting games being played. So today, I'm going to be giving you updates on the games that we played yesterday and also the upcoming games for today. All you need to do is to subscribe and stay so that you don't miss on this and more. For those of you who are following us on FB, we thank you so much. Anyway, let's take a look. Yesterday, Senegal moved on top of Group B after beating Mauritania 1-0 there. And they did not play quite per expectation. However, they collected the maximum points. So now they're sitting pretty on top of Group B there with 8 points, followed by another team that is going to be playing later on today, Mauritania, of course, not doing very well. Now they're at the bottom of the log again. During this match, we also saw that there was a lengthy delay in the matches because the fans for Mauritania started to throw some objects into the stadium during the match because they were the ones who were in the home ground, Mauritania. So they started to throw some objects into the match, into the pitch. So the game had to be stopped. However, it resumed, and of course, Senegal going on to win the 1-0 against Mauritania, collecting 3 points, and now they are on top of Group B with 8 points. Okay, again, another Group B match that was played and also produced some favorable results. It was DRC versus Togo. Of course, DRC won against Togo there, 1-0. And it was a very good game for DRC, because they really needed to collect these maximum points. Otherwise, they could have seen themselves getting down in the group. Okay. And there was an assist there from Brentford, forward. That is Wissa, who came in with an assist, and then there was a goal. And so DRC won against Togo there, 1-0. And now they're sitting third with 2 points behind Senegal in Group B. That's the match that was played yesterday there. Very interesting results as well. And now, if you also want to look in Group B, we still have some more games that are going to be coming up. So all this, like DRC, Togo, Mauritania, they've already finished their matches for this phase. The next group of matches, they're going to be in March of 2025, okay? So let's take a look at Group H, which happens to be my favorite group. Okay, so let's take a look. This one here is Group B, where we are seeing Senegal with 8 points there, followed by Sudan. They're yet to play their fourth game. And Sudan has got a chance of going on top of the group if only they can win their match against South Sudan. Then they will be done there. And there's the DRC with 7 points as well. On top that they've already played their fourth game, so they're just relying on how Sudan is going to perform to see how they're going to end up in their group there. Like I said, we're going to move on to Group H. Group H, where we have Tunisia, okay, maintaining their position on top of the group there. However, they wanted to continue with a clean slate, and it wasn't so because Namibia is not a small team anymore. They came in, they fought very hard, and they ended up drawing 1-1 with they ended up drawing their match there against Tunisia, collecting 1 point apiece. So Namibia is now sitting there with 8 points, second in Group H. Tunisia on top again with 10 points, but they are no longer having a clean sheet, which they would have loved to have had the game went, in the way that they had planned it to be. They could have seen themselves, sitting pretty there. So their game ended 0-0, Tunisia 0, Namibia 0. So that's a very interesting game there. It was a very interesting one. Now we are going to see today, Malawi is going to be playing Equatorial Guinea. That again is an interesting game that we're going to be seeing taking place. If Malawi wins, then everything is going to have to change. Malawi will have to be second in the group. So whatever result that is going to be played is very crucial for the positioning of this group as we close this phase of the matches, okay? Liberia doing themselves a huge favor by winning against Sao Tome there. And so Liberia sitting pretty, on third position with 7 points. Like I said, we're waiting for the results that are going to come out today when Malawi takes on Equatorial Guinea. Those results are going to be crucial for the positioning of this group. Okay, very interesting results that we are seeing coming out of this tournament. As you already know that after this phase, the next round of games is going to be Matchday 5 and Matchday 6, which are going to be taking place in March of 2025. Okay, so this is when they're going to be coming out. Of course, you must also know that in Africa, These teams that are going to be top teams, only top teams are going to be the ones, to proceed to the World Cup. As you already know that they've already changed how, the qualifications are held. In Africa, they're going to be 10 teams. So all these 9 groups, these 9 teams that are going to be on top of each group are the ones that are going to qualify. But the 10th team now is one which is going to be playing in the Intercontinental Tournament, representing CAF with other federations, and any team that is going to win there is going to be added to that. Okay, so this is how it's going to be. It's going to be used under the playoffs that are going to be happening. So this is all we have for now. Now let's take a look at some of the games that are going to be played today. We've got quite a number of them that are going to be looking forward to. Of course, we are going to be seeing Nigeria is going to be taking on Benin, and it's an interesting game because Nigeria, they have to win this match. Okay, Nigeria have to win because after their draw against South Africa, they didn't collect any points there, so it's going to be very difficult for them if they continuously lose. However, today they're going to be taking on Benin, and that is an interesting game that we're going to be seeing. Which team is going to win? Of course, Nigeria, they're looking to collect maximum points if ever they're going to be, a force in the Group C, okay, because it's becoming very, very difficult for them. Again, we're going to be seeing Zimbabwe taking on South Africa. That match is going to be there tomorrow, okay. Another interesting game. So Uganda is going to be taking on Algeria, very interesting game there. Uganda taking on Algeria trying their best to collect the maximum points. It has been very difficult for them, but we hope that with these matches that are coming up, they're going to be able, to take on and collect those points because they really need those points, okay? All right, another game that is going to be played today is going to be Guinea-Bissau taking on Egypt. Egypt is safe there, very, very safe. It's safe with their maximum points, 9 points. Their clean sheet again. Are they going to be like Tunisia? We have lost that streak. We don't know, but it's very, very interesting game. That is Guinea-Bissau taking on Egypt there. I'm not going to miss this match for anything, okay? It's going to be very, very interesting there. It's going to be one interesting game where we're going to see Egypt taking on Guinea-Bissau. Then Burkina Faso is going to be taking Sierra Leone. Another interesting game there for those of you who are in that league there. You understand that this group has been having some problems there. So hoping that they are going to take on those maximum points because it's either you win, you snooze, you lose, and then you won't have any opportunity, to come out. And then the interesting one again, we're going to be seeing Guinea, okay, taking on Mozambique versus Mozambique there. Another interesting game that is going to be coming up today. So quite a number of games, quite a number of games that you're going to be seeing coming up today, okay? And we also have Benin, Nigeria, Equatorial Guinea taking on Malawi. Okay, some of these games are already playing right now, others they're yet to be played, okay? So it's quite interesting. Like I said, so many games that still, we still have more and more games that are going to be played. And this is the last phase until 2025 in March when they're going to be coming back for Matchday 5 and Matchday 6. Okay, so it's very important for these teams to collect all the maximum points, before they go on another break. All right, so this is why I'm saying teams like Zimbabwe, they need to pull up their socks. Otherwise, they're going to find themselves very, very disappointed when the games get tougher on later on. Okay, so this is a phase for them to collect those maximum points. That is very interesting. Another game that you're going to be seeing today is Somalia is going to be taking on Botswana. Okay, Somalia not playing very well. They're bottom in their group, and also Botswana looking at collecting those maximum points as well so that they can position themselves at a better place. So I don't know, guys. Let me know which teams are you following and which games have you been following, my friends. So this is all I have for you for today. So until I come back again with more games, more stories, please subscribe and stay so that you don't miss on this and more. Until then, you take care. Let me We need to add a banana. Okay, so let's see how it's going to be. So these are the matches that are going to be played today. Benin versus Nigeria, Guinea-Bissau taking on Egypt, Burkina Faso taking on Sierra Leone, Guinea versus Mozambique, Equatorial Guinea versus Malawi, Somalia versus Botswana. Interesting games, interesting, very, very interesting there. So I will be back again, later on with more games and more updates for you, my friends. And until I come back, please take care, take care, take care.